That's what's difficult. We match this tempo to this. So why don't we slow this down a little bit? Because what you want to do when you perform a piece is if there's a section that you don't have quite as fast, then you'll want to play it at a tempo where you can keep the whole thing the same tempo. Even though I know it has retards and things like that, but when it says odd tempo, you just want to make sure that it's matching. So, okay. So let's slow it down a little bit. Your rhythm is super here. It's a tricky rhythm. And the only thing I'm going to ask here is to see if we could get this to even come out. Put your right hand alone and really articulate up there at the top. Just the right hand. Yeah, good. Make sure it stays articulated all the way to the end. Once more. I'd keep this whole thing loud. Okay, you're doing a little diminuendo there. Okay. So let's see if we can bring it out even more all the way to the end. Yeah, excellent. And again. Good. Okay, now let's slow it down just a little bit. tends to help a lot. So that means you're going to just touch the notes and see, I'm not really playing left hand, I'm just touching the notes. Can you do it again? I'm impressed. That's good. Now add the left hand, but just barely. Your balance was a whole lot better. We can still get the melody to even articulate it more, but it was a whole lot better as far as the balance. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Now we've kind of gotten back up to the tempo, but do you practice slowly sometimes? Occasionally. Yeah. It's probably, I always heard it's good to practice 2 times slow for every 1 time fast, because what happens if you play fast all the time, I saw a program on the brain, it wasn't even focused on the piano, it was focused on the way the brain works with muscles, and if we do something real fast all the time, if we do it fast all the time, then the brain can't separate the motions from the muscles. So the finger motion will become one feeling rather than, individual muscles working. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. So that's why slow practice, then each muscle, the brain is able to go to each muscle, and by doing it slow like that, then when you do it fast, it still can separate the muscles. But if you do fast all the time, the muscles won't get separated, and then it's going to be mush. Okay. So, okay. So go ahead and pick it up from here. We're going to, let's see, what's the tempo we need to do? It's still kind of fast, but go ahead and do it tempo. Yeah, think of this. This tempo is, play this here. Yeah, same tempo here, but soft. Telling you to play this slower here? There isn't, is there? So we're going to still need to keep the same tempo here. Take it right here. Think that tempo. Da, 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 and pick it up right here. Beautifully, but when you go back to our tempo, that's where I'm questioning whether you're really matching that tempo. So check it with the metronome. Play your tempo here and then put the same tempo there, just to check it. So let's see. We have how much more time? 3 minutes. Okay. Since we have a little bit more time, let's go ahead and take it there and see if we can match the tempo when we get here. So your tempos, think of this. Okay. So it might be that you just need to work that out a little more, just getting it in your fingers a little better, so you can play it as fast. Okay, so by the time you're here, though, it's more crescendo the forte. Okay, where can you start? Just to get more crescendo here, here. Nice one. Okay, I just want to do one other thing right here. If we can think of bump, bump, really clip it there. I think it would be kind of a neat effect there. Let me come into it. Remember, it's not finished until you hold that all the way through, so keep it down. I had a former student play a recital, and he played a modern piece, and the last note was whole note for about, I don't know how many measures, but a lot of measures. So he had to sit there and hold the last note until the sound completely died down, and he had to keep everybody with him, and he did it. He just stood right there and held it. So you need to do the same thing, but only 4 counts. Maybe even a little extra since it's the end. But beautiful job with your retards. You're feeling that kind of improvisatory here, which I think calls for that. Okay, nice job.